is a three-way agreement, so you are a part of all three organizations. You know a lot about Richmond Association because you're a member of it, and you probably have more access to the Richmond Association. But I'd like to share with you today some of the information and access that you have available to you from the Virginia Association of Realtors and the National Association. Okay? How many members do you think, realtor members, there are in the Commonwealth of Virginia? A lot.
There's a lot of realtors on Facebook, so,
Like 2,000 or something, or more than
How about what's
I was gonna say 15. Yeah.
25,000?
15.
Okay, you're pretty close at 25. How about as far as part of the Richmond Association?
5,000.
It keeps changing.
I don't know. 38.
It used to
Virginia
be.
Association of Realtors has 28,000.
Dang, am I good or
Our
what?
Richmond Association has 3,779.
huge drop.
That's dropped a lot.
I haven't checked in
Actually,
a
it's
while.
coming back.
It
When
went
I
down
first joined the
25.
association 13 years ago, we had almost 40,000 in 1975. So that was our peak. We had almost 40. We never did get to 40. We had almost 40,000. But our low point was just about a year and a half ago, and we got down to about 27. So
Okay,
we're
that was close to
going back up that ladder. But this is as of the end of September.
Wow.
Okay, and the Richmond Association is the third largest association in the Commonwealth. We do have 29 associations. The largest is, of course, the Northern Virginia Association. They have 10,000 members, so they are a third of our membership. Okay, you are part of the largest trade association in the Commonwealth. As part of the largest trade association, we carry clout in the General Assembly. We act on your behalf in the General Assembly to either pass the laws for the realtors to make it more effective for you, or we're out there also saying, no, that is not going to work for the realtor. We need not to go forward with that. Okay? Some of the things that we offer to you as a member of the association is the Legal Resource Center. We have everything you need at the Legal Resource Center as far as the legal hotline archives. The legal hotline is available to the broker and to whoever you designate as your designee. You, as the broker, can call at any time to get information from Blake Hegeman, our legal counsel. If anyone here in the office has a problem or a question or a legal question, then you can go ahead and address it with your broker, and then you can actually, the two of you, call the legal hotline together. Okay? But 9 times out of 10, this question has already been asked. And you can visit our legal hotline archive center to find the questions. It's all been categorized. So you got fair housing, you've got residential, so you can actually go in there and look for the question you're thinking of asking, and chances are it's already been answered, so it's a lot of Q&A there. We also offer to you Blake Hegeman, which is our legal counsel at VAR. He does a video every 2 weeks. Like we were talking earlier, he just did a video on teams, and he also has videos on fair housing and social media. So it's 3 to 5 minute videos. Sit down every once in a while and just do a 3 to 5 minute video just to listen to them, and you'll be amazed what you learn in that short amount of time.
And is that found on VAR or NAR?
It's found on VAR.
VAR, okay.
Actually, since I'm all hooked up, I can actually show you where it's at. It's under Legal Hotline, Ethics. Of course, you have to sign in. Your
Right.
sign in is your email address. Your email address you have on file with RAR. And your NERDS ID, which is their National Realtor Database Systems number. You put that in, and under Law and Policy, under Legal Resource Center, and right there, it's the frequently asked questions, the hotline questions. You go there, and there's Blake, and there's all our questions. So that's available to anyone, so you can actually go ahead and watch the videos. Okay? Back to this. And we also have our Ethics Center there, and of course our short sales information for anyone that needs the short sales information. is the Realtor Political Action Committee. This, when you invest in RPAC, you are actually investing in, it's an insurance policy for you. Because when you invest in RPAC, you're giving your money to help us get with the legislators that are going to act on our behalf, to act for you, for your laws, or against the laws that you actually need within the General Assembly. So, when you think about RPAC, it's something that we act for the legislators that are realtor friendly. So legislators are realtor friendly, not necessarily going by the political affiliation. Get informed. Get informed on our website. We have www.varealtor.com. We also have VAR Buzz. The VAR Buzz is done daily. So on VAR Buzz, you can actually sign up for that, and you're actually going to get an email daily as to what's happening across the state. Whether it be, last week, like we did one on our home sales report. So our home sales report and where we're going with our, because it's up, in the third quarter, all regions of the state were up in home sales, which was great because we've been lacking out in Southwest Virginia. They hadn't got back to where everyone else had already got to. So it was great to have all the regions up at this time. So VAR Buzz, you can sign up to be a part of that and get the information. Comes directly to your email. I get it every morning myself, even though I'm not a realtor. I want to know what's going on. I want to make sure Andrew's putting things out there that needs to go out, so I actually get it also. So VAR Buzz is available to you. Also our Facebook page. We do have a Virginia Association Facebook page. So like us on that Facebook page and you'll get our information that way too. We offer to you the Commonwealth Magazine. Everybody gets that? I assume? Mm-hmm. Everybody like it?
Yes.
What's your favorite article? Everybody have one of these?
It varies.
It varies? Most of the time people say it's the legal Q&A questions that are in there is their
That's good too.
favorite. So read it cover to cover. We also have our Commonwealth online that comes out every 2 weeks. So that's available online. You'll get that in your email box. Take time to read it just to see what's going on, because that's our way to keep you informed from VAR, by way of coming by the media and by putting on your tablet. Because you can actually read the whole entire Commonwealth on your tablet too. So you can do that too. Change it to that. So that's available to you as our Commonwealth Online, as well as our home sales report. Our home sales report, as I said, was released last week. And if you really, really want to read it, and people are into statistics, this is found on the Research tab, Home Sales Report, and you can actually read the one that just was released. This is the one that was just released, or you can read the ones back. And you can read historical issues also. So it keeps you up to date on, come on in, keeps you up to date on what's going on in the home sales. Okay? And you can also share that if you want to. You can print it and put it into your buyer's packets if you want to. So
Is that done monthly or quarterly?
this one's done quarterly.
Okay.
Okay? So it is done every quarter. Access to online, so I can show you things that are on the website at the same time. And we also have a commercial sales report. It's not coming soon, we actually have it now. So if you're into commercial sales and you want to know what's happening in the commercial market, we do have our commercial sales reports available to you also.
Very good.
You're all realtors. Anybody here have the GRI designation? No? Oh, you need to work on that. And once you get your real estate license, the next step is usually the GRI. The GRI is 12 classes that you can take over a 5-year period. Number one, they're all CE approved, so you can get CE credit, continuing education credits for it, towards you're towards your renewal every 2 years. And also it's good knowledge to have, more training that's available to you. You're a part of the Richmond Association, so Richmond actually offers 12 of these courses, one every month throughout the year. So you can take one every month throughout the year. And they are $90 to take them. They're 8 hours in length, but in the end, and you can do it over 5 years, in the end you'll end up with a GRI, Graduate Realtor Institute designation behind your name.
Now, do y'all offer that as well?
It's offered in conjunction with our local associations.
Okay, okay.
So because you're a part of Richmond,
Okay.
Richmond actually offers more than if I was out in Martinsville.
Okay.
They'd have to go to Roanoke or
Okay.
they'd have to go somewhere else to get there. So
Okay.
with Richmond right here, it's easier to get. But there are several designations within NAR. So if you're interested in the Graduate Realtor Institute degree, that's available to you. But we do offer to you what's called our ePro, and I am an ePro designee. ePro, what that is it's a certification, and the ePro it'll teach you about social media. It's a really great one. It's 1 day in the classroom and 1 day online, and you have the ePro designation. But if you're into social media, and we all should be a little bit, then it'll give you an in-depth information on how to work effectively within using social media.
So, where can you sign up for that?
ePro class, I know Richmond has done it in the past, so they probably do it once or twice a year,
Okay.
and then you do it online.
Okay.
The second day is online.
Okay.
Okay, once you do the first day in the classroom, the second day is online.
Is the, and I'm going back a minute, the GRI, is there a certain order the classes need to be taken in?
No, there is no
Okay.
order.
Really? Okay.
Okay. Does anybody have a CRS designation, Certified Residential
Do you have
Specialist?
that? No?
I just have broker.
Yeah, okay.
You have ABR too, right?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah. Anybody have a designation behind their name?
Yeah, we have CDPE.
Yes,
SFR.
yeah.
CDP, SFR.
And CPM is a designation of NAR. NAR has 20-some designations. They have like 25 designations that you can, and there's one in short sales. There's one in resort properties. So if you're interested in designations or interested in getting more training in what you want to do, you can visit the NAR site, realtor.org. and do the search designations. It'll give you information about the ones that they offer.
Because I saw one for military, that's what I want to get into.
And I would go to the realtor.org and they'll show you the designation that that works with that one.
All right.
Okay? Real show, and you did go to the real show.
Yes, we
this
did.
year. So tell me, was this your first time?
Yes, so it was our first time.
And what did you learn, or what did you like about it? Either one of you.
Julie, go ahead.
Let me go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I got to see other people in the state. I always say if you learn one piece of information, it's made it worthwhile. I enjoyed just all the different speakers and their take on everything.
And what we have come to our Virginia Association of Realtors Real Show Convention is national speakers. We do bring in national speakers from across the country to speak at our convention. And our convention this coming year will be in October 8th and 9th, 2014. This will be our last year in Virginia Beach. So
Okay.
the location that we are going to be in 2014 will be the last year there. And then we'll move to Williamsburg. We just don't like
Do,
to stay in one spot.
Do you plan on having it back at that Trade Center place?
That's where we'll be at this coming year. We'll be back
The same setup?
at Virginia Beach Convention Center.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I ask a question? Will the speakers be different this year?
Yeah, the speakers are different every year.
I've been to the last 3 and it's a lot of the same.
Okay. Well, we'll see what we can, I don't take care of doing those speakers. I always change them up, but I'll see what we can do to change up the speakers. But
The same people or the same,
The
like,
same
topics?
topics.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if it's going to be the same thing next year, I won't go.
okay. Well, I'll pass that on. it's good information, I'll pass it on and let them know, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, so, I know they try to change them up every couple years, and I know you had a couple that we hadn't had for quite some time. I know like Carol Murray had been there for a few years, so, but we'll try to change it up again. We're always doing that. So that's the real show that's in Virginia Beach.
Is
And
the
then-
one in February gonna be in Virginia Beach? I'm sorry. Is the one in February gonna be also in
No,
Virginia Beach?
the one in February is in Richmond.
Oh.
Okay, it is our legislative Get Active Advocacy Conference. What I mean by that is we, on Wednesday, February 12th, yeah, because it would be the 12th, all realtors basically go to the Hill to talk to your delegates and your representatives, to talk about the issues that need to be passed need to be passed or defeated in the General Assembly for the realtors. Each year in July, yes, in July, we actually ask the local associations earlier than that, what pieces of legislation in their area would they like us to consider in 2014? So in July, our Public Policy Committee meets and goes through all the information that came from the local associations and from our GADs, our government affairs directors at each of the areas across the state. They come together here in Glen Allen, not even 5 minutes from here, and we discuss all the pieces of legislation possible that we may do in 2014. In the end, we end up with 12 to 15 pieces of legislation that we're going to take to the General Assembly on your behalf. So we have about 12 to 15 different bills that we'll be doing this particular year coming up in the General Assembly. We, in December, with our counsel, our legal counsel, and our Chip Dix, which is our advocate on the Hill for us, we find the legislators that are going to take these bills to the General Assembly. So that's how the bills become law, or they work on it to become law within the state, or if we need to act on something that we don't like. So that's how we do it. If you ever have, Realtors Choose is our website. If you ever have something that you would like us to consider for a law, on this particular site is a place for you to actually, write us and tell us what you think we should consider. So if you ever have something that you want us to consider or possibly, take away, that's available to you. Okay? So, anyways, in February, on the 12th, we convey up on the Hill and talk to our congressmen, our legislators and such, and ask them to act on our behalf. Let me share this with you before I go any further, because I didn't share this earlier. This is another offer that we have to you. This is Blake Hageman. Blake Hageman is our legal counsel with VAR. He actually does 25 legal Q&A questions. And then the first one on here talks about what are your disclosure obligations for online advertising. These are just questions that he gets most frequently on the hotline. So I'm going to go ahead and pass these out. So you can go ahead and have access to, this is what I need to know. Or what I do need to know. There you go. And this is another one. It's called Realtors Role, the agency law that we have in place. This tells you as a realtor, some of your role that you have to have. As a VAR member, you get discounts. Discounts on UPS, discounts on Pearl Insurance, discounts on the Realtors Federal Credit Union. We do have a credit union. It's it's not a bricks and mortar, it's an online, and you can actually they have you can get great loans on cars and even like refinancing your home on the credit union. So that's available to you, as well as Liberty Mutual Insurance. So Liberty, if you want to have insurance on your car or your home, there's a discount to you as a a member of the association.
Is there any, with all the fun ACA going on, is there anything for realtors as far as the health insurance?
I get that question quite frequently. Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
I hope there'll be something coming down the pike, but I don't see anything yet. They do, the National Association has something with the dental. So they have the dental, so hopefully they'll get something with the health. I mean, I know it's a issue with the realtors, we know that, and I think, and National is working on it, but I haven't seen it yet. Okay, hopefully we do. On the National Association side, you actually, of course, the Realtors Credit Union, FedEx, Lowe's. Anybody ever use Lowe's?
Mm-hmm.
And what have you done? What do you do?
I spend about 20 grand a month at Lowe's.
No, but do you use, no, not Lowe's.
We don't get discounts though,
No.
it's just for our clients, right?
Yeah, for your clients.
For our clients.
For
I
your
mean, I do
clients.
the
Yes, we have done
I do
that.
the Lowe's, realtor benefits, whatever, where they send out, yes, I do
Yes,
do that.
yes.
And that, they stay in touch, I love it, because they stay in touch with your clients, and you don't have.
And it's free.
And it's free. And they send out the 10% coupons to your clients and
When they
whatever.
move in.
With your name on it. They send
Yeah,
out
your
the
branding's
10%
on it.
coupon with your name
Can I be
on
one of
it.
your clients?
Do you
Yeah,
think
sure.
they're gonna
I'll
come
let you
back
into
to
it.
see you again because they keep getting that coupon worth 10%? They're gonna consider that. So, and that's a service that's offered, and all it is you have to sign up with Lowe's. So go to Realtor.org, and then you have to go through Realtor.org to get to the Lowe's site to get that benefit. Okay?
Office Max is a great one, I use that one all the time.
Do you use that one?
So cheap.
Do you use it, and you use the discount?
Yeah, I have the discount card that the NAR mailed to me.
Cool.
It's like 75% off. It's
Wow.
ridiculous.
What?
us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have the card.
Oh
I
my
was
God,
amazed the
wow.
first time I used it, I was like,
Yeah.
that's gotta be wrong. But it took it, and I signed up my way.
That's great, Christine, I didn't know that was.
That's huge.
But what I've noticed, I think it varies on the products that you buy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I
Like
bought
your-
some signs and some like
Yeah.
stickers to put on, you know, like open house signs and
Uh-huh.
stuff like that. But it's good for like printer ink and
Yeah,
all that kind of
paper
stuff.
products, yeah, stuff like that you use all the time.
What do you use the
Stationery.
most?
Yeah, there's tons of ink.
See, and so
Yeah.
Office Max is a benefit to your business, Lowe's is a benefit to your clients.
Yep.
So consider those benefits that are available to you. Also, Avis Budget, Chrysler is, if you buy a Chrysler car, you get $500 rebate. So we're applied to.
Not wrong with
So
that.
those are some of the benefits. Realtor.org is where you go, /member benefits. And you'll find what the benefits are from the National Association. So being a member gives you some benefits, and it gives you benefits back on your dues dollars. The other thing that, as a member of the association, well, a couple things. On Realtor.org, and somebody shared this with me, and I went there and went, oh, if you have a tablet and you like to read books, and sometimes that books cost money. On the Realtor.org, they have a library, and you can actually download books to your tablet and read the books for free.
Really?
So, and not all of them are business oriented, some
Right.
are, but not all of them. So, that's just an idea for you.
A lot of psychology books.
What?
A lot of psychology
Lot of- yeah,
information
yeah.
on there.
Yeah, but it's available to you that if you wanted to download books, so. And the other thing is they have brochures available to you. This one is one I've got, it's a great time to buy. You can actually buy these at Realtor, the store, the team store, and they will actually put your information on the back. So you don't have to put a stamp on here and make it look smudged and all that. I mean, it looks very professional. So they do that for you. And this actually comes out to cost about 55 cents per pamphlet, but you get 100. So just another thing that you can use to run your business. Okay? Another product from NAR that is available to you. Anybody use House Logic? You do?
Yeah, I go on it occasionally.
Okay. And what do you use it for?
Information, little topics, take care of your home or maintenance, things like that.
Well, do you use it like in your newsletter, or do you put it on your Facebook page?
I have taken a couple
Okay.
articles.
If you have a newsletter, a personal newsletter you send out to your buyers or potential buyers, and you're like, oh, the hard part about this whole thing of even starting a newsletter is coming up with the topics, coming up with the newsletter material. Well, NAR has made it easy for you. Okay, when you go to houselogic.com/members, because there is a site for the consumer, /consumer site, members, when you go to this site, they have articles. Every 3 weeks, they change their articles. And it's not always about how to buy a house. It could be, right now, on how to fix up your house for winter, how to winterize your house. You choose an article, and then you take that article and you put it into your newsletter, put it on your Facebook page, put it in your blog. You can use it, and it's free. It's a free service to you. So take advantage of this. I have a lot of realtor friends on Facebook, and they do use that on their Facebook page. They go ahead and put the information and share information about how to fix up my house for winter. Do you think that if you have somebody that's sharing information, that they're going to consider you? They're going to consider you to be a reputable person and somebody they want to work with. So consider that. And again, it's free. It's a free service from NAR. Okay. Another member benefit is we have MVP program, and the MVP program this is done every month, and that's how I got these. Is I signed up for, and it was an action, and my reward was this. So you can, they have the MVP program, and it goes to everybody. Most people probably just, it's an email, and most people probably just delete it. But if you do the MVP, you could end up with some nice little things for free.
And they just send it to you randomly? Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
They have one
But
on
you go
Facebook.
Realtor.org/MVP. You just have to do something. You have to do, in this particular case, I think I had to do a survey.
Okay.
And this is what I got.
What was the backsplash?
MVP.
MVP?
M as in Mary, V as in Victor, P as in Paul. Have you done that?
Mhm.
Have you?
I've signed up on.
And what have you got?
They send me information on how to post different topics on Facebook. They have a whole program on that. And different, some of it's good, some of it's kind of yuck.
Yeah, some of it I don't want to do.
Mhm.
I mean, sometimes you have to sign up for an ABR class. Well, I'm not going to do my ABR, so. And so sometimes I don't do it, but sometimes it's good. You just gotta.
Gets confusing sometimes though as to how to get the information when they say go here and then
And I usually don't have that.
could be my computer.
I don't. But it's available to you, and again, it's free. So it's just another service. Just some bookmarks for you, VARealtor.com, VAR Buzz, that's our Facebook page or information that comes to you daily. Of course, your Richmond Association of Realtors, that is where you need to go to first, your go-to information because your local association. Realtor.org, Realtor.org is the national association, and it is an org, it's not the com. So the Realtor.org, just go there every once in a while. It's got a lot of information, but it's available to you also. And then the VAR Realtor site, House Logic. At the House Logic, if you want the newsletters, and then the Real Show if you're interested in coming to our conventions. If you ever need any information or have any concerns, you can actually email us at members@varealtor.com. That actually comes to my email, and I can direct you to where you need to go. Any questions? Concerns? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.